Welcome back to 3-Star War Strategy. Your host, NameoftheLord, here with the next, again, it's the next two war recaps, thanks to Supercell for deleting all the replays. I actually had an epic idea. This war here, where we faced some Chinese modders, it really was a fun war. Our nines just, we did a lot of Valk attacks for whatever reason. It just worked well on their bases. I was going to do a full Valk recap. It was going to be sick. Unfortunate, yeah, we got the red line, but you know, like I said down here, mismatches, mod clans, it happens. Life goes on. They definitely modded. It was quite clear. I will say, their Town Hall 9s were very strong. They outweighed us by like 1,300 in weight. So I don't know how we keep missing in our scrims. That said, we missed in our scrims. I said this in the last video. I was going to run replays from both of those wars and just do all low heroes. Again, flipping Supercell. I lost all the replays. So this is what we get. It is what it is. This war was interesting. This war was out of reach for the other clan very early. It just was impossible for them to beat us at a certain point. So we had ourselves one of those wars where you just start trying things. I mean, Town Hall 9s, we're trying to 3-star Town Hall 10s. With weird strats, and here's one here. You had lots of, I don't know, I might run one at the end just to show you what we got. That's the one I think I'm going to run. Oxy, very solid strat, just fell short. Did have a couple 3-stars in there. Here's a 3-star, here's a 3-star, irrelevant really, just because this war was, you know, it wasn't as fun as the previous war. It was unfortunate that that one got out of control late after they started 3-starring all of our Town Hall 10s. Let's go ahead and run out some replays. Enough of me yammering on. This was a decent base, but they didn't have very good bases in general, but a lot of good attacks to show. I will pick a few and run with it, and I have a surprise for those willing to wait to the end of the recap. That way I can share, you know, all my good secrets then. This one is Valks. Yes, I even had a 6-star war, possibly my first 6-star war at FYSB, no lie. And they were both Valkyrie attacks. MC Redbeard, he runs Valks consistently, actually did a La Lune. But he has, I don't know, enlightened us. Showed us the way of the redheads. I don't know what you want to say, but we have been very heavy on the Valkyries the last couple wars, so it'll be interesting how that plays out going forward. Key to Valkyries, number 1, humongous funnel. They have got to go in. You want them to go in, they've got to go in. Also making sure that they are deployed even after the king. If the king goes in late, deploy them after the king. Make sure that these CC troops do not target them. Also, spell composition. You want to use a spell for your Valkyries. That's just going to, look at the push you got from his kill squad. Because of the Valkyries, and you don't want them to die off here. You'll lose your Valkyries early if you don't use a spell for them, or at least one spell for them. He even brought 2 jumps, which was really for them as well. The problem is if you lose your Valkyries here, you wasted so much troop space. You should have just brought more hogs and heals for them. It just was a waste of troop space. So this was a very nice attack. Keep that in mind when using your Valkyries. And don't be afraid to double jump on a base when you can see them getting all the way over here, getting the queen in this compartment when starting over here. I mean, just a beautiful attack there, Lucky. Yes, I'm still bitter about losing my replays. It's been a while since I have done a recap, and you know that's basically why. Also, just been busy at work. Had a lady quit here at work, and just been pulling double time. You know how it goes. 'Tis life. New gal starting Wednesday next week, so we'll see how that goes. All right, what do we got here? This, oh my goodness, BTB. This attack was just gorgeous. Watch how slow evolving gorgeousness looks. Beautiful jump there, gets him all the way into the core. Think about that for a second. He just got himself into this much of the base. He can get into that much of the base with that jump spell. Is he going to get all of it? No. But that's where his troops are able to go with that jump. And after the queen is down and the CC troops are basically taken care of, I don't know why that dragon isn't gone yet. Kind of did this little Asian wall because, you know, the giant bombs, not much for giant bombs. One went off here, healed it, had a couple more hogs sprinkled in. Look how evolving, it's still evolving. The troops have gotten into here. They're kind of meeting up with these hogs. The hogs are going to path around. Look how many hogs he has, and then he drops these two giants. I don't know if he forgot. Sometimes that happens to me. I forget to drop my giants. And then you might as well take advantage of them and use them as tanks. And look how wrecked this base ends up being with a heal left over. Here's my note. Here's my tip on this. Yes, he has 25 heroes. Yes, you probably do not. That said, bring a rage. If you would have brought a rage for the kill squad with lower heroes, same result. Okay, or that heal being used. Okay, the kill squad dies off and now your hogs need to do more work. Okay, you have a third heal. So that attack right there was for all levels because of the way it was torn apart so slowly and methodically. Very nice, BTB. Next one is Zip. Oh man, this, again, high heroes, but you're going to see why high heroes are worth the effort. I've noticed him doing walks and possibly trying to get the queen to go one direction, and she ends up going another direction, except it ends up working out maybe in his favor. I don't know. I've just seen the queen, say he wants to break in here and the queen walks this way. I've seen that work out so nicely on many attacks now. So that's not bad. He is going to have a problem with the walk. She does go the way I think he wants her to meet up with this kill squad. But she's going to, see when he breaks this funnel right here, what I like about a walk is you can kind of break the funnel here and allow the queen to break the funnel this direction. When he breaks that funnel right here, she has nothing to do but go in. She's kind of stuck. She's not going to make it over to that jump. So allow that queen to be the funnel breaker on this side to get her all the way over here. And this side being broken, and then everything's going to go in here. But watch the work this king does. I mean, he uses the whiz very nicely to take out the CC troops. How the king is not even really affected by the CC troops up to this point, I do not know. He was very patient with the king. That helped. The hogs are coming in very surgical-like, where they're just kind of hitting the outer defenses, these 4 outer defenses. Then a heal on these higher defenses here. Beautiful heal. But look at the work the king is doing. My goodness. I want this barbarian king on my team. Pushing into the base with that jump, that beautiful jump. And just look at the work he's doing. Used as that last heal was probably not even really that necessary. And you see the queen went down because she broke in and started taking fire and ended up being kind of a tank. Probably why the king got so far. you know, taking out these defenses and these defenses. When the king pushes in, all that's firing is here, and you got hogs taking. It was good. Good stuff, Zippler. Beautiful attack, well planned, well executed. Let's hike on down here to Trollboy's attack. More advice. I ran into this twice in the last few wars where I've had some troops walking on me. He's got a nice little queen walk set up. It's obvious which way he wants her to go due to the wizards breaking the funnel on the left there. She's coming in, going to use this ability, make sure that queen goes down. Probably not necessary as it's a level 8 queen, but you know, you're better safe than sorry. Lower base, lower defenses on this base. See how he creates this funnel here? Very nice. So she works her way over. Anyway, she decides to go the opposite direction. It happens. And it's happened to me. And what I'm going to say is when your BK decides to take a hike, or your Valks kind of get skewed, or your queen, take advantage. That is a walking tank. Those 3 troops that I just listed. Because their HP is so high, their hit points are so high, they're going to start taking fire, and they're not going to die, especially with these healers. So take advantage. Drop in a couple hogs now. Look at these. All these defenses are being tanked for at this point. The hogs can start coming in. He starts a little bit on this bottom side, but goes ahead and starts bringing them in over here a little bit. And this is what I'm talking about. You know, these defenses are they're gonna be tanked for. Bring the hogs in. When I had Valks running, I just, you know, adjusted on the fly and started sending in hogs, and they weren't even taking fire. It was just very impressive. This attack, well adjusted for as well, Trollboy. A little bit overpowering as your beastly troops take out this weak Town Hall 9, but in the end, the queen walk was adjusted for when she goes the other way, and that's my tip, man. Try it out. You know, when you're in the heat of the moment and stuff ain't going the way you want it to, you got to do whatever works. And I would recommend trying to use whatever you got flying around the base out of control as tanks as best as you can. See how that goes for you. Let me know. All right. If you're still here, let's go check out this attack here by Oxy. My apologies to the 10s that did well. This is a pretty common Town Hall 10 base. Also, 3-starable, very easy 3-star for any clan that mods. Oxy, I believe this strat was very well planned for and very well executed. I'm not sure what happened with the healers, but get those healers down. Okay, queen. Okay. Oh, yeah. I brought healers for her. Okay. He's got it. This air defense is too far forward. I've said this before. You need it back. I don't know how many spaces that is. 3, 6, 7. So you got a defense, and one more. That'll shoot these healers at this moment if that air defense was here, and would still be up because the queen would not be able to hit it. Beautiful little rage there. For the CC troops. I highly doubt this was a fresh hit. Went ahead and broke in here with the wall breakers. He knows his queen's going to get this air defense, so he's already got 2 air defenses basically locked up. CC troops are down. Needs to get to that queen. She's on this side, so sending in troops at this angle, the BK and some tanks, is the best option. This base is got a built-in funnel. Not going to be hard to get him to go straight in. Even if he walks over here, he's then going to revert back in. Tanks, I like this. You know, just a few giants to tank. Gets that king on that queen, uses the ability, and then gets this 3rd air defense. I mean, at this point, he's got 3 air defenses. The queen down, the CC down with two freezes. You would think that this should be a relatively easy La Lune, and I'm going to show you why 3 stars at Town Hall 10s just are not. Not for FP style. Very nicely done here at this point. The Rage saved. Might have been able to nip this Expo with that freeze. Might have been able to be a bit more patient on the freeze. I'm really nitpicking, guys, because I mean, at this point, he has a tank up. It's just not tanking. The Furno could care less about a single tank, and then he's got these stupid skeletons wreaking havoc. It's just unfortunate. It was a beautiful attack. As you can see, he's going to have enough. He's probably Queen with healers is going to get him a lot more of this base, but he's out of time. Beautifully done, Oxy. One of the better 3-star strategies I've seen you lay down. And it's just unfortunate it didn't quite get all the way there. I like that one better than some of the ones that were actually finished. And that's why I showed it. So keep it up, Ox. Keep it up, 10s. Keep trying. Keep plugging away. Like what I saw this war. I think we should be trying a lot more of this stuff more often when possible. I'm sure we will. And if you hung around and have not heard, we have matched War Whales. War Whales is also a very solid Fair Play clan. This war will be fun. A lot of 9s, only 7 Town Hall 10s, no 9.5s. That said, I'm going to guess 2 3-stars wins it. 1 could win it. Might come down to destruction. It's going to be fun. Be excited. If you're interested in the stream, let me know. I'll possibly stream late Saturday night. But if I don't get enough people interested, I got church in the morning. You know how it goes. So thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hit me up if you got any questions. As you can see, I'm about out of time. So take care. Keep wrecking. And God bless.